discuss about CIA, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. These are the three primary goals of any network security. It is information security, network security, cyber security, whatever. These are the three main goals to achieve in security field, in information security, network security. Shortcut we call it CIA. What is confidentiality? First one is confidentiality. Confidential. Normally we, in documents we already written this is a confidential. Means anything, any information which cannot be disclosed or to be available unauthorized person or individual or anyone. And this confidentiality means it's not only data in storage, but it can be data in motion, like traffic which is through internet or any other method to exchange from one place to another to move either the data which is stored in hard drive or maybe in your system or anywhere. It has not to be disclosed to someone which is unauthorized. This is called confidentiality. This the first goal to achieve as a security engineer and security field. We have to protect our data. Now we can use any method to encrypt the data, to whatever to do, but I need that the data shouldn't be available. So I was talking about confidentiality. So this is part of network security to make sure that the data is available only to authorized person and only to permit the data those who is authorized to use their data. This is called confidentiality. And for this purpose, if the data is in storage, so we are using encryption methods. Normally in system we have also many encryption method. Even in our window we have, if I right click, there is a 10 bit locker. When you turn bit locker, so it will encrypt the entire hard drive. And also there is BitLocker to go for USB drive in Windows. So it will encrypt your entire system or USB, whatever, or hard drive, external hard drive to protect them. Or you can use any third party application. There are a lot of third party application to protect your data in storage. Suppose if I have an application, let me go, if I have, okay, let me see here, like this one, there are many third party tool available. So I have this one, I just installed this one. There are many tool available. Let me install quickly this one, Xscript. There are so many available. You can, okay, it's restarting, so let them restart, we will come back. So we can use built-in in window to encrypt our data which is in storage, and there are so many application available openly. You can buy and also you can use free as well to encrypt the data so that nobody can use those data without permission. So let me go back if it is on. Okay, let me show you through that application as well. Okay, so this is the application. Why is showing me again? Okay, let me quickly to go through. Okay, okay, and let me log in. Okay, it's just I'm using the free one. There are many tool available. Start trial because it's the free version. Okay, and click on plus button. Let me suppose I have a file I want to encrypt and so that nobody can access this file, my file, and inside I have some data inside. Okay, so what I can do, let me go to desktop and encrypt this file. Okay, now it's encrypted, and now I can log this software. Okay, sorry, let me log out. So let me exit. Now nobody can open this file. It will ask the permission to open it. Now let's like this one. And also it's encrypted. Just giving a small example. I'm using algorithm AES 128. We will discuss about these all detail anyway. So whenever anybody have this password, he can access this data. This is called confidentiality. But when data in storage, when data in motion, we are using side-to-side VPN and remote access VPN to send and receive the data. So the person who is authorized can see the data only. Again, we will discuss side-to-side and remote access VPN in detail. This is called confidentiality. This is the first job of security engineer to protect the data using confidentiality. Second one is integrity. What is integrity? The data which is on motion. Suppose you are sending a letter to your friend. How you will know that he will receive the same letter? Maybe on the way somebody attach something, either somebody modify your letter. How your friend will know that whatever I receive, this the accurate one, and nobody compromise and nobody change and alter the detail? Do you have anything to verify? So for that purpose, and second goal of security is integrity. We need to make sure that whatever we are sending to our other side, they have to receive the same thing, not to be modified, not to be changed, not to be altered. And for that purpose, we are using hashing algorithm, which is integrity. Like suppose this is my file, which I just encrypt them. Anyway, here is in not encrypted form, but it's okay. This is my file, and I have written already Ahmad something plain. So what I will do, first I will create a hash file for this one before sending this file. So before sending this file, this the WinMD5 small application, let me generate hash file. We will discuss hashing in detail, don't worry. So I choose this file and this the hashing. I will keep this hash file notepad, suppose, and this hashing is one side, okay? It cannot be reversible. So before sending this my file, I generate hash and then I send this file to my friend. What he will do, he will use the same tool, my application, and he will when he receives the file, he will generate the hash, and the hash which I send later through WhatsApp, he will put the original one, the one which was before sending, and this one after receiving, and he will click on verify. So it's match. It means nobody changed this file. Let's change it. Suppose on the way somebody get this file and he removed dot only and save. So whenever your friend receive the file, he will open it and will generate the hash. And the hash you give them, he will put here and verify. So it's a not match. It means somebody alter and change the file on the move. So this is the second part of security, and this is second goal of security engineer to protect the data that in original form the data has to be received in original. Whatever the user send, the receiver has to receive on the same things, not to be changed and alter. This is called integrity. And again, we will discuss in detail later on which method we can use. One of them is MD5, the other one is hash, SHA. We can use these two methods to verify the data so that nobody can change them. Third goal is availability. What does it mean by availability? The data has to be available to authorized user all the time whenever he want. Suppose you have a share folder which has to be available to your HR, maybe your manager, but when he try to access that share folder is not available. Maybe due to the server is down, maybe the data is corrupt, maybe the folder is deleted. So this is your responsibility that the data has to be available to authorized user whenever he need. So this is the third goal, which we call them availability. And the data hasn't to be available those they are not authorized. So this is also coming under availability. You have to be a full control on the data, and you have to monitor them, and there should be availability all the time. There should be data redundancy, monitoring, access control. Everything has to be available so that the data has to be available when authorized user try to access it. You have a protection, it's okay, but if the data is not available, so what does that mean by this one? It's not a security. So these are the three things: data privacy and security. We are using confidentiality. For integrity, data not to be modified, deleted, or edited. And availability, system and services has to be available who require them. So I showed you for encryption, we are using BitLocker as well, and there are so many other third-party tools. The data is in transit, either in motion. So we are using VPN, SSL VPN, TLS VPN, and IPsec VPN, site-to-site VPN, remote access VPN, full tunnel-based VPN. So many which we will discuss in VPN. And we can use third-party tool which I encrypt one file and I show to you. And there are many other tools available as well. For integrity, I show to you one WinMD5 file. We create a hash and then we check them. Also for any software we knew, and also our password, they are stored in hash form in integrity, but it's okay. You can verify those as well. For availability, you need to design your environment is that there is no single point of failure. Your network has to be designed in such way so that there is availability. Suppose in this case, now everybody is connected to this switch. If this switch is down, everybody will be disconnected. If the server is down, it's only connected through one cable, and also there are one server. This is called single point of failure. This is also coming under availability. So what you can do, you can use redundant switches. Instead of one switch, you can use more than one switch. Instead of one link, you can use more than one link. You can use ether channel. You can use VSS. You can use more than one switch. So the data has to be available all the time. If one switch is down, for some reason the other is available and the data will be available. If one link is down, the other link is available. In availability, you have to take time to time your backup. So in case of any disaster, the data has to be available as soon as possible. So backup is also coming under availability. You have to be more than one link, two more ISPs. So if one ISP is down for some reason, so you have a backup link to use them, and the data and everything has to be, and the service has to be available to user. Even nowadays, you have to use redundant power supplies. So if one power supply is fail, the other will work. If power supplies fail, so USP will work. Sorry, UPS. Also, you have to take the backup rather than in the same building, you have to take backup remotely. So in case of disaster like earthquake, either any other disaster, okay, any other natural disaster, so at least your data has to be in another place so that you can restore your backup. You have to use uninterrupted power supply UPS. So whenever something goes wrong, so you have a backup plan. Also in in HP server and Dell server, we are using RAID, redundant array independent disk. So if one disk is failed, the other is. So this is also coming under availability. Also, we are using HSRP, VRRP, GLBP, and so many other protocol. And like in firewall, we are using HA, active passive, and we are using this one. So if one is down, the other will work. And this way, there will be no downtime. And if no downtime, so everything will be available on time to user. So this is also coming under availability. And there are so many other protocol and technologies to use, so the thing has to be available all the time. And integrity and confidentiality I already um, showed you and also discussed.